Raiding is one of the best things you can do in Rust. The planning, the pressure, the chaos, there's really nothing else like it. So I decided to spectate some of the craziest, most chaotic raids I could find, and what I found was absolutely wild. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. Okay, so I have heard there's a raid going on over here. Let's let it render in. Yes, the raid base is currently being built. Look at those guys already getting stuck in and getting set up. Oh, I think we've got some counters. The counters already trying to stop them before they've even started. Who is this? It's HVC Clan. Well, look at these guys. They may be a little bit outnumbered, but they're certainly already starting to wind up the raiders before they've even started. Okay, this raid base is going to be absolutely huge. It is SWE Clan. Now, I am a little bit worried. The defenders, do they even know this is happening? Are they going to be ready for what comes next? So here we go. Massive rocket raid being shot right here. Look at this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we've got this guy back here. This guy's a bit shy. No color coordination whatsoever. These guys are just a vibe. China Wall is starting to be breached, and I'm not hearing too much from the defenders. I mean, look at those rockets. Absolutely crazy amount of rockets. Always straight down. Look at that. And not much help here on the roof. The turrets along the front not giving the protection they'd want them to be giving, but the rockets just keep flying into the front of the base. And just look at, they're just coring. I mean, they're so far away, right? Look at these guys. They're all so far away. Their turrets aren't even on this side. And yet they're all doing an amazing job of just focusing on one point. If they keep this momentum up, they're going to be able to make a decent amount of headway. And these rockets are just not finishing anytime soon. We've got about 600 people on here at the moment, and everyone is making full use of that. The online raid's already here, and the China Wall is now exposed. Okay, so the rocket's going through, already pummeling straight through, trying to give themselves some headway. These turrets are already off. Yes, for those of you asking, this is Atlas EU10X on his spectating raids. If you fancy doing a raid like this, just jump on. Would be more than happy to come and watch. We're looking at least a dozen rocketers. And these guys are putting in some serious work. You can see here about 3 rocketers now. I'd say for the defenders, maybe even 4 are shooting back. This is a hefty base. But as we know from experience, it doesn't matter how big your base is, as long as you can get the momentum up, those raiders can always turn these things around. So again, starting to slow down now. The rockets are flying in from the defenders. Look at this. They've already started to make some big damage to the raid base. The raiders need to keep that pressure on. I'm just seeing bodies just piling up at the bottom of the base. Just look at this pressure they're keeping on these guys. Okay, so I'm seeing a decent amount of rockets flying out from the defenders. These guys are fully on and putting in the work. We can see at least a few of them here on the roof. Props to these guys, they were prepared. If the box is hit, I'm going to have to try and hide that sign. Look at these rockets flying in. I cannot imagine what this looks like from these guys' perspective. The whole base is going to be shaking. Oh, poor guy. He doesn't know what to do. He's calling the homies on Discord. How many walls to teasing? So when we're spectating these raids, something we will not do is show like inside the base. Just gives an unfair advantage to one of the teams. But as you can see, this is a bounty raid. So for those of you not aware, that means there is a bounty out on this team. And these guys are going to try and win this raid. So very, very shortly we will see a dome in the middle of the base. It's like a big red sort of area, and the raiders have got to try and take that dome within an hour and a half of the raid starting. So they are making some serious gains on this raid. And look at that, shooting floor already broken. They're just pummeling straight in here. The accuracy is great. These guys are locked in. There we go. Yes. Okay. They're keeping this going. Bray with the follow. Thank you so much. Another 4 rockets right there. And before they even have a chance, more rockets. Where's that one going? What's the point? You can walk past it, bruv. Why are you shooting this out? Just the defenders are on the roof and shooting these rockets back, trying to put some pressure on them with an M2. You can see this going right here. That's a nice skinned M2. Which one's that? And you see minis. We've got some counters, it looks like, who are coming to join in. Coming to see if they can get a piece of the pie. I can see we've got... What's this guy doing? What's he doing? You can just walk, bro. So you can see we've got these guys trying to put some pressure back on them. Is it going to be enough? Okay, so we're starting to see they've made their way through the honeycomb. I can already see doors. Internal area is now starting to be exposed. But there we have it, guys. This is the dome I was talking to you about. This is the area they're going to want to try and make their area to. And look at the bags. Oh my goodness, look how organised this thing is. So the raiders want to try and get to this area. If they can do it within a certain time frame, they will win this raid and they will win the bounty that is on this team. So there is financial gain for this team if they can win this raid. Trying to get some seals off. He didn't get the seals. It did not play out for him. What these guys are now doing, SWE clan, is they're starting to extend their privilege. They've taken out the TC that was right here. Because they've removed that, they're going to start to place down their own foundations. You can see they're shooting some of the rockets back off the top of the base, trying to put some pressure on the raiders. It's just not enough. They're sieging up. They're extending their oh, bless him. That is a great rocket launcher, by the way, SWE. That is an amazing choice. So as they extend over their privilege, it will stop the defenders from being able to seal and putting their own building mats down. So this is just as important as the guys shooting the rockets. It's these guys who are able to extend and stop these guys from building. We've actually got some counters who are already popping by on the other side of the sea. The water, I guess. And they are going to be trying to put some pressure on them. They just do it for the love of the game. They don't gain anything from it, but just listen to that sound of, oh, look at all those rockets. Look at them just flying straight into the base. Let's go see what we can see. So they've got this nice little sort of tower piece here. So they've got we've got this guy. GW is keeping a nice little overlook on the raid. He's managing to shoot anyone sort of comes his way. Any of these guys peek, he's shooting them down. This lets the raiders do their job and just fire this abundant amount of rockets straight into the side of the base. And of course, we've got this guy doing the absolute God's work and extending out the privilege. Oh, he was. What is this guy? Is he wiring stuff? He's wiring. He's just wiring up turrets in the middle of... Bruv, check this out, and you're wiring up turrets, mate. And holy moly, this is not going to be easy to try and seal or try and patch. They're going to try it. You can see them here, trying to work out what the next best steps are. But as we go further into the open core, we can see these guys. Okay, so this isn't even the loot. Oh my god, I've just seen the turrets. Look at the turrets. There's 3 on every front. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, pummeling in is the best thing that these guys are going to be able to do. The peaks in here are going to make this absolute chaos. Again, the counters are... Is this his base? I think this is one of the counters' base. Look at this. You can see here, with the Bolty, being nothing but a menace, and he loves it. Check this guy out. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Okay, so now these guys are going to have to take an interest in... Oh, incense ammo. Okay, defend... Oh, wow. Oh, we've got some seals going off down here. Okay. Defenders have gone full seal mode. It looks like they've left 1 or 2 to keep some pressure, and the defenders have gone to full-blown seal mode. Let's see if that plays out for them. They are shooting... So he's naked. Bro needs to put some clothes on. Bro's bald. Yeah, your bro's full kit, mate. You can afford you some clothes. I mean, look how many layers of honeycomb they went through. So they went through the China Wall. Then, I mean, this wasn't really one, but then they went through high qual, sheet metal, sheet metal, sheet metal, sheet metal. So you're talking, what's that? 60 plus rockets per each square, and they've gone through this hole, and then they've gone further than that. Again, what they're doing all the right things here. Counters are pushing up purely to see if they can help out the defenders. Okay, so who have we got here? We've got 101 clan have turned up. There we go. 101 were doing a massive raid the other day. So as you can see, what the defenders are doing, very, very smart. They're extending their privilege, and they're extending out. So instead of having to shoot from back here, they can now push ever forward. Oh, oh, a bit of lag, and I can see they are trying to seal, trying to repair as much as they can. Look at that. The best thing these guys have been doing, taking out those foundations, causing as much damage as you can. The sealers don't seem to be that occupied with these foundations. speak of the devil. Foundation's starting to go back down. So nice little tidbit on this server. He's managing to put the honeycomb back up. These guys need to keep these rockets going. The walls don't go up to full health. Okay, they're only partial health, and they will then just sort of heal up. It's to stop people from just insta-sealing. I'm seeing a lot of dead rocketers. I mean, we've got this guy. That's about it. That's all I'm seeing. Yeah, these guys need to keep this momentum going. Defenders are putting in more work at this rate. Oh, wow. That's turned around so quick. I think the attackers may be on the back foot here. What's gone wrong? I'm seeing a lot of dead bodies. I'm seeing... Okay, there are ways in, but I don't think that's what's gone wrong. What's happened? It's not going well for Team Attacker. SWE clan. Okay, so we've got... The beds seem intact. They must be on timer. Oh, no. Oh, we have some movement. We have movement. It looks like... Oh, very, very close there for the... Looks like the defenders tried making a bit of a move. Oh, yes. I think we may be seeing some moves being made. Oh, but the attackers are just ready every single time. Oh, we've got a counter. This isn't even an attacker. This is... I think this raid's almost over. The defenders putting in the work. The seals are going back up. Oh my goodness. And it looks like the counters have taken over the raid base. Okay, now they're founding out the tower. This is giving the defenders, I think, a great chance to catch some breath, but look at the damage that was caused. Everything high core you see here is purely them patching up. Wow. I think NLT clan are going to live... I think they're going to live another day. Apart from these turrets, there is nothing stopping 101 clan from going deep on this base. I think he's trying to get to the battery. Yeah, looks like it's all quiet here with the SWE clan. 101, I think, is going in for the pickings. I think it's game over. I think it's GG for SWE clan. Their own raid base is getting absolutely cored. And just like that, NLT has managed to secure the raid from SWE. And after 31 minutes, more than 1,517 rockets were used, as well as 91 C4 from the raiders. So GG to NLT. And we might just see some revenge in the future.